Naruto is one of the greatest anime ever made. That doesn't mean every scene was perfect, so let's rank the 13 moments that pissed off Naruto fans. Number 13. Danzo killing the messenger toad. Right after Pain wiped out the hidden leaf, the messenger toad was about to bring Naruto home. Then Danzo stepped in and crushed it. Not because it was the smart thing to do, because he wanted Tsunade to fail and saw an opportunity to become Hokage himself. The second that happened, everyone watching realized Danzo didn't care about the village, he cared about power. If there was ever a moment that made the entire fandom hate one character instantly, this was it. Number 12. Sakura, hesitating to destroy Obito's Rinnegan. Obito literally handed Sakura the win. He begged her to destroy his Rinnegan before Madara got there, and she already had a kunai in her hand. Fans were sitting there thinking, just stab the eye. Then she hesitated, and those few seconds were all Madara needed. That's what made this scene so frustrating. It didn't feel like the heroes were outplayed. It felt like victory slipped away because the plot needed one person to freeze at the worst possible moment. Number 11. Naruto missing his own Hokage inauguration. This was the moment fans had waited for since episode 1. Naruto was finally becoming Hokage. After everything he survived, everyone expected to see him standing in front of the entire village wearing the Hokage cloak. Instead, Himawari accidentally knocked him out, Konohamaru transformed into Naruto, and the biggest moment of his life turned into a joke. The gag was funny, but this wasn't just any scene. It was the payoff to Naruto's dream, and fans wanted to experience that moment with him. Number 10. Nagato bringing everyone back. When Pain destroyed the hidden leaf, it felt like anything could happen. Kakashi was gone, Shizune was gone, the village was gone. Every episode felt heavier because the losses actually stuck. Then Nagato used Rinne Rebirth, and almost everyone came back. Seeing everyone alive again was a huge relief, but it also changed how the entire arc felt. The danger that made Pain so terrifying disappeared in one scene, and a lot of fans felt the emotional impact disappeared with it. Number 9. Naruto letting Karui beat him. Watching Karui punch Naruto over and over was honestly hard to sit through. Blood was running down his face, everyone around him looked helpless, and Naruto never hit back once. You understood why he did it. He wanted to stop the cycle of hatred before it got worse. But when the scene ended, fans were left asking one question. What did that actually change? Naruto suffered. Karui didn't get what she wanted, and Sasuke was still gone. That's why this moment never really landed with a lot of people. Number 8. Kakashi's ghost-gifted perfect Susanoo. The fight against Kaguya was already insane. Then out of nowhere, Obito's spirit showed up, gave Kakashi both Mangekyo Sharingan, and suddenly Kakashi was flying around in a perfect Susanoo. Don't get me wrong, the scene looked incredible. Everyone was hyped watching it. But once the excitement settled, fans started asking the same question. Wait, how did Kakashi do that? For years, the series made Susanoo feel like one of the hardest abilities to unlock. Then Kakashi borrowed 2 eyes for a few minutes and was suddenly using it like he'd mastered it his whole life. Number 7. Sasuke surviving Deidara's final explosion. This fight had one of the craziest endings in Naruto. Deidara smiled, activated C0, and turned himself into a living bomb. The explosion was massive, and for a few seconds everyone thought Sasuke was done. Then he somehow summoned Manda, put him under Genjutsu, hid inside his mouth, and escaped just before everything exploded. Fans weren't mad that Sasuke survived. They were thinking, how did he pull all of that off when he was already out of chakra? It felt less like an escape and more like the story refusing to let Sasuke lose. Number 6. Might Guy surviving the 8th gate. The 8th gate was called the Gate of Death for one reason. Once you opened it, that was supposed to be the end. Guy knew it, Kakashi knew it, every fan knew it. Then Guy pushed Madara harder than anyone else ever had, and it felt like the perfect ending for one of Naruto's most inspiring characters. Then Naruto saved him. Seeing Guy alive made everyone happy, but it also took away part of what made that fight so unforgettable. The sacrifice was supposed to be permanent, and that's why so many fans felt the ending lost some of its impact. Number 5. The Child of Prophecy and the Reincarnation Reveal. One of the biggest messages in Naruto was that your future wasn't decided the day you were born. Naruto proved that against Neji, against Pain, and almost every step of his journey. Then the war revealed that Naruto and Sasuke were actually the reincarnations of Asura and Indra. Suddenly, the biggest rivalry in the series wasn't just theirs, it had been repeating for generations. Some fans loved how much bigger the story became. Others couldn't stop thinking about one thing. Was Naruto really an underdog, or was he chosen all along? That's the question that still divides fans today. Number 4. Naruto calling Obito the coolest guy. Obito's redemption was already emotional. He admitted he was wrong, protected Naruto, and gave his life trying to stop Kaguya. Most fans were completely on board with that. Then Naruto called the Obito who dreamed of becoming Hokage the coolest guy. That one line instantly changed the conversation. Fans understood forgiveness. That's who Naruto has always been. But this was still the man who attacked the Hidden Leaf, caused Minato and Kushina's deaths, and started the Fourth Great Ninja War. For a lot of people, that sentence crossed the line between forgiveness and praise. Number 3. Neji Hyuga's death. Neji stepping in front of Naruto and Hinata should have been one of the saddest moments in the entire series. He chose to protect them without thinking twice, smiled one last time, and died believing Naruto would change the Hyuga clan's future. The problem wasn't that Neji died. It was that fans never felt like this was how Neji's story should end. Then Kishimoto revealed that one reason for Neji's death was to bring Naruto and Hinata closer together. That's when the backlash really exploded. Fans wanted Neji's final moment to be about Neji, not about pushing someone else's relationship forward. Number 2. Black Zetsu backstabbing Madara. Madara had finally become the final boss everyone had waited years to see. He defeated the 5 Kage, dropped 2 meteors, became the Ten Tails Jinchuriki, and cast the infinite Tsukuyomi. Fans were asking one question: how are Naruto and Sasuke supposed to beat this guy? Then Black Zetsu stabbed him through the chest. Just like that, Madara was gone, and Kaguya took his place. The twist shocked everyone, but it also felt like the story hit the reset button right before the final battle. Fans didn't just lose Madara, they lost the ending they'd been waiting years to watch. Number 1. Sakura's fake love confession. Sakura walked up to Naruto, smiled, and said the words he'd wanted to hear since the beginning of the series: "I love you." For a few seconds, it honestly felt like Naruto's feelings had finally been returned. Then everything fell apart. Naruto looked at Sakura and immediately knew she was lying. She admitted the confession was fake and only wanted him to stop chasing Sasuke. Fans understood she wanted to protect Naruto, but using his feelings felt completely wrong. Instead of showing Sakura's growth, the scene reminded many people why they struggled to like her during the early part of Naruto. So that's it for today. Which Naruto moment pissed you off the most? Let me know in the comments.